employed as a technology consultant for a consultancy firm called Capgemini. So originally I went to university with full intention of becoming a solicitor and studied law, as to which I graduated in 2020. It was partway through my degree that I decided that being a solicitor wasn't the career path that I decided I wanted to take, and I decided to do some research into other avenues, as to which piqued my interest. So I come across the consultancy graduate scheme with Capgemini and took the step to apply, which is how I've ended up where I am today. I've learned in my time here that STEM is ever changing and it's relevant, so working in technology, especially over the next few years as we become more and more proficient with it, I think it becomes very interesting and very current. So there's also a great scope of opportunity to work within STEM. There's always the chance to learn more and branch off in different directions if that's what you wanted to do. I think my biggest superpower is probably overcoming adversity and having a positive attitude. So growing up, I come from quite an underprivileged, low-income area of the northwest, and I was the first in my family to get into university, which is an incredible honour. But I did kind of feel like sometimes I was going in blind, so I was taking that step into it not knowing what to expect. However, that step was the best thing that I could have done, and I was very lucky to have the support of a great family and parents behind me to be able to do that. So it's not so much as the coolest thing, but the people that I work with, they work in all different sectors, from aerospace to defence to everything in between, and I think learning more about the internal processes and how things work is really interesting for me, and being able to see kind of into the background of how these things work. So being able to learn from the people that I work with and their experience and gain more experience that way, I think is a super cool thing to do as somebody who's incredibly interested in it. Keep going. You can do it. Not everything needs to be perfect on the first try, and you will end up where you need to be. Don't worry if you feel like you haven't got everything together, because it takes time and you'll get there eventually. And in the end, you'll end up with a job that you love in an area that you love, working with people that you get on really well with.